welcome back to another Spill the Beans podcast. Napansin mo ba yun? Another podcast.
Another podcast.
Yeah,
Napakagaling naman.
Yes, syempre. So today,
Pangilan na ba?
Marami-rami na to.
Oo, ba't di ka nag-English?
We have a lot of episodes already.
Yes, that's true, no?
Yes.
Actually, I think we are about 10 episodes deep na, no? Yes, okay.
So today, we have another special guest.
Another special guest.
Yes.
Oo.
So our special guest for today, mas maganda siguro kung ikaw
Ako
ang magpapakilala.
Ako na magpapakilala.
Yes.
To
Okay.
all the memory keepers, kung kayo po ay nanonood ng That's Entertainment dati, or inabot niyo sila Romnick sa Rimienta, at sino ba yung love team ni Romnick?
Hindi talaga ako makasabay.
Hindi ka makasabay.
Medyo malayo.
Ito ang bad boy noong 1990s, no? From 838, tama ba?
838 Elite.
838 Elite. Hindi po military contingent 'yan. Ito po ang discussion po natin ngayon ay career talk. Pa-introduce muna, Leejay, no? So just state your name. Your vital statistics. just your name, your name, your profession, and the firm that you represent.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Leejay Gonzales, and I represent 838 Elite Philippine Properties Corp. We're all Filipino incorporators sa brokerage.
May nakita akong Chinese dyan eh.
Buka lang.
Carlo, I love you. wala Filipino lahat.
Wala colorum yun.
Colorum pala. Akala ko may pinasok na rin kayo dyan eh. Paalala ko lang sa amin yung West Philippine Sea. Anyway.
Mahaba-habang usapan yan.
Ay, nga. Bawal pala yan.
Mahaba-habang usapan.
Oo.
Balik tayo kay Leejay.
Very good. Thank you. Okay. So, si Leejay, I have known him for so long.
Yeah.
Ilan years na ba?
Ewan ko, binata pa tayo.
Binata pa, no? Oo. Ang buhay noon ay napakasimple pa. Lalabas lang, text lang, Leejay, anong gagawin mo mamaya? Saan ka ba pupunta? Buhay pa ba ang grill? Sama ba tayo ron? Sa Rockwell, dito sa Fort, no? Ngayon, iba na. Iba na. So, I've known you for so long. Doon po sa mga memory keepers, alam ko we guested Tim Lemuanco, who is in the business process outsourcing. Ngayon naman, ako rin po ay nagtrabaho sa real estate. No? Oo. Ako po
actually, that's where we met.
That's where we met, no? We worked for, it's okay to mention, I think, we worked for Ayala Land.
Yeah.
Oo. Ano bang ginagawa natin noon sa Ayala Land?
Nangangatok ng pinto? Literally? No.
Kung makikita niyo po sa mall, yung mga booth dyan.
Yung mga booth. Yeah. Diyan ako nag-mature.
Oo. Yung mga booth na may scale model ng building, na mga project.
Exactly.
Yung ba yung mga naka-necktie, naka-long sleeve?
Oo, naka-necktie.
Actually, nung panahon namin, during our time, it wasn't really that, too formal.
Hindi pa.
Yeah. We used to wear barong.
Barong. Pero ako
Suot mayaman.
I will share something. Dahil nung time na yon, medyo madalas pa ako mag-workout, tas nakabarong ako. Alam niyo po ako, minsan nasa booth po kami. Yung booth na yon ay minsan open area, medyo mainit. No? So ako po ay nagsusuot ng sunglasses din.
Oo. Hindi nga, kami lagi sa labas ng mall noon. Mas mura upa dun eh.
Oo. Okay. Nakabarong din po ako. Paminsan-minsan may dumadaan, may tumatawag sa akin, "Uy, bodyguard." Uy, bodyguard.
Bodyguard pala.
Oo. Buti nga natuto na ako. Ang daming instances na ganyan. Nakabarong ako, naka-sunglasses. Minsan naman bababa ako ng kotse. Inaantay nila ko ibubukas ko yung likod.
Yun na mahirap.
Pero yun nga. Alam mo, ang noon time na parati tayo nagmamaning ng booth, ang tawag nila doon, no? Very pride swallowing.
Oo.
Kasi You would offer mga flyers, di ba? Ano ba experience mo doon, Leej?
Wala. Talagang 99% rejection yun pag nag-apply ka ng flyer. So, and you should expect that. Diba? Talagang very few yung tumatanggap ng flyer and who would really talk to you seriously. Pero marami rin ako na-generate na sales from it. So,
wow. Anong first company? Was it Ayala Land?
Yeah, it was Ayala Land na ever since nung nag-start ako sa real estate.
Okay. So at that time,
I used to handle back then Ayala Land is synonymous only to one brand.
Oo.
But right now they've expanded to almost 5 brands na. So during that time it was only Ayala Land Inc.
Oo. Pero grabe ang requirements. Well, ngayon kasi you were saying you need a license.
Yeah, oo.
Nung time naman natin, wala.
Yeah, panahon natin, daming mga guerrilla na agents who practices, di ba, without even. Ngayon, actually, they're professionalizing everything. So, even if you're not a licensed broker, if you're a salesperson, you need to get accreditations from HLURB. They have requirements for that.
Okay, HLURB is?
It's Home Land Use Regulatory Board.
Tama, very good. Ang galing talaga. Diyan ka kumukuha ng
mga accreditations for salespersons, and actually even licensed brokers are asked to have accreditations and have IDs. Okay,
so ito yung regulating body
of
ng
the
real
government.
estate.
Yeah. Aside from PRC, of course, yung professional service ng real estate.
Pero Leej, what's one thing naalala ko kasi nung nag-real estate tayo?
Yeah.
Siyempre, medyo bata pa kami.
Oo, bagets
pa kami noon, no? And then, naalala ko, ang pinaka, parang crucible natin noon, yung mga when they tried to test our skills, ang unang-unang tinitignan nila, mahihain ba to or hindi? No?
Yun
ang daming mga pinapagawa sa iyo dyan. Sasayaw ka in front pag hindi ka nakabenta. Papakantahin ka.
Yeah, exactly.
Ikaw ba, may experience ka na ganyan na talagang naaalala mo, really stands out in your memory?
Hanggang ngayon naalala. Lagi ako pinapatayo, wala akong benta eh.
Naalala ko yun. Pero okay.
Ang benta, patatayuin ka sa General Assembly, right?
Naranasan ko na yan. Oo, talagang ipipinpoint ka at talagang you'll be set aside. Parang okay, ito walang benta. Ang hirap, no?
Hirap. Sa ibang companies, pag tinawag ka tumayo, aawardan ka.
Aawardan ka.
Pero during our days, patatayuin ka. Pero wala kang benta.
Kasi naalala ko, when I worked there, diyan ako talagang nagkakaroon ng sleepless nights. Kasi hindi mo alam kung the next day may trabaho ka pa eh. Diba?
Exactly. Lalo na after 3 months. Diba?
After 3 months.
Wala ka ng benta. Kabahan ka na.
Ako i-share ko lang. Naalala ko, there was a time yung sweldo ko umabot na lang ng 2,000 ata eh.
Oo.
Kasi binabawasan talaga nila.
Yeah.
No?
Actually, talagang it's a day-to-day job. 7 days a week kasi weekends you would have open houses, you have events.
Walang weekend.
Walang weekend.
Wala kang weekend.
Almost. Wala na pa.
Because yung weekends, doon ka makakakuha ng kliyente.
Kasi yung mga clients are out during weekends, so might as well man the booths or the sites.
So pag wala ka naman na benta, here comes all the embarrassing moments.
Yeah, of course.
Share, gusto ko lang malaman. Share mo naman. I'll share first. Naalala ko nung may sports fest.
Yeah.
Nung sports fest noon, they were asking me to join Mr. Alci.
Yeah. Laging may pageant.
Laging may pageant, no? Ako naman, sabi ko...
panay yung gym niya noon, Lester.
Panay yung
Alam mo na.
Alam mo naman, medyo hindi ako non-conformist ako. Sabi ko, I don't think I want to dress up in a bahag. Kasi pinagbabahag ako eh. Memory keepers.
Laging may theme yung mga events. Like ganun.
Hindi ko alam kung anong theme to. Parang jungle theme ata. No? Sabi nila sa akin, magbahag daw ako. So sabi ko, I strongly object. Parang Senate hearing eh. Sabi ko, I strongly object. I don't want to join.
Yeah.
mauutak tong teammates ko.
Parang Machete yan, no? Noong panahon na yun, pare si Machete. Kilala mo si Machete?
Hindi kilala mo? Ako, di ba nata kilala yun?
Para si Machete nung panahon niya si Paolo.
Naalala ko lang, yung teammates ko noon, hindi ko na i-mention kung sino, ang ginawa nila was, they were very smart, very calculating. Ang ginawa nila, they made me as an escort. Parang may contestant, pero kailangan i-escort ko daw. Kasi parang yun daw yung royalty, yun daw yung king, so i-escort ko. Pero ang galing. Nung pinagsabing, you have to be the escort. Nung sinabi nila, you have to be the escort, this is the dress requirement of the escort. So basically, I ended up doing the same thing. Hindi rin ako nakatakas. Pero ganoon sa real estate.
Ganoon, talagang seniority. Pag kung ano yung parang nasa military, di ba?
Oo.
Boys will be deployed in a village. Knock the doors.
Yes.
Get the numbers.
Oo, kasi walang hiya talaga. Pag nahiya ka, mas lalo
gutom ka.
Oo, kasi mas lalo ka mag-iinitan. If they'll ask you to do something, you better do it.
Yeah.
Oo. So it was such an experience.
Yeah, it was actually a character building experience.
That's true.
Yeah.
Character building, because number one, you learn how to deal with rejections.
Yeah, that's number one.
Oo.
We eat rejections in the morning.
Busog na busog.
We have, ano ba yung tagline na ba siya?
Oo, busog na busog nga ako eh. Araw-araw.
Oo.
Wala na ako narinig kundi no. Next time, call me. Tapos pag tinawagan mo naman, hindi sasagot, di ba?
Exactly.
Oo, tapos you have to make them sign the
registration form.
Registration form.
And you have to submit at least 7 of those every day.
7, no?
Yeah, and during that time. 7 to 10. Like I can remember.
Oo nga.
So you need to continuously generate clients every day. So and that's making proof to your boss that you did your work.
Oo.
That day.
Sa regular office, they like it. Of course, pag nandun ka sa desk mo, kapag pumasok ka, sa sales, baliktad. Pag nandun ka sa desk mo, patay ka na. Hindi.
Yun ang maganda lang sa real estate, sa sales. Pag nasa office ka at nakaupo ka doon, pagagalitan ka pa.
Pagagalitan ka talaga.
Sasabihin ka, what ka na rito? Lumabas ka na.
Wala na.
Maghanap ka ng kliyente mo.
Kasi nakakatakot minsan pumasok talaga. If you have nothing, if you have wala kang mga deposit or reservation check.
Wala kang binubook na account, meaning yung magda-down payment na after reservation. So,
it was very difficult to go to work.
Stay in the office talagang. Minsan magko-call outs ka na lang, di ba? Para hindi ka mapagalitan. Tatawag na lang ako.
Tapos pag nagko-call outs ka naman, yung boss mo tumitingin talaga sa'yo.
Pinapakinggan ka rin.
Naka-monitor.
Pinapakinggan ka. If you're really selling or you're just seated there, right? So, Leej, you were with Ayala Land for how long?
I signed the contract with them back in December 2005.
Wow.
Tapos, I transferred to the International Sales Group back in
Alisi.
2007. So until 2011.
2011.
So 6 years. 6 years with Ayala Land.
So,
right? Yeah.
What's one thing that made you stay sa Ayala Land talaga? Because no one's going to stay that long, no? For 6 years. For 6 years.
Doing sales every day.
And even if it was just, sabihin na natin, maganda compensation, maganda ang commission, there must have been something aside from money.
Yeah, of course. Actually, more than anything, it's your friends. Maybe I could say. Noong time na yun. Kasi being in sales is iba talaga siya. It's a very tough job. It's a very tough job. Kasi talagang they will kumbaga monitor you every day kung yung mga managers namin that time.
Iba nun. Yun ang very definition of a slave driver eh.
Grabe talaga. Pero actually it's quite beneficial. That's where I build my character siguro. And ngayon I know kung sino na ako and paano ko kumausap sa client.
That's true. You'll really get to know yourself and what you're made of when you work in real estate.
In real estate.
Kaya lang, what was one of your biggest insecurities? Kasi minsan nakaka-insecure din eh.
Of course. Yun ang una-una ko. Kumbaga, I ventured into sales.
Oo.
And from having clients who doesn't have money to pay for their credit cards, I need to find the richest person in Manila kasi the properties that I'm selling are not that affordable.
That's true.
They are the highest end. High-end ones.
How did you go about that? Na coming from collections na mga taong walang pambayad to finding people who have abundance.
Yeah, so I have to double time my job in handing out flyers and making call-outs.
So
and manning the booths.
You did it the old school way talaga.
The old school way talaga. Kasi I didn't even ask my father's contacts. Kasi nahihiya ako eh. Kasi I was starting in a new profession. What if I fail? Nakakahiya naman sa father ko. So, sabi ko, I have to do this by my own. Kasi hindi ko alam kung if I will be staying in this field for... But, di ba? Pero right now, ilang taon na.
Tuloy-tuloy na.
And this is my career.
Okay. So, what was your breakthrough moment na talaga naka-first sale ka?
Actually, on my 4th month.
4th month.
4th month ko nun.
Ang bilis nun,
Actually matagal
na yun.
Matagal. Kasi first month mo pa lang, pinaparinggan ka na talaga. First month mo pa lang, wala ka ng kwenta eh.
Ganun talaga. So talagang they expect from you na on your at least second week that makabenta ka na.
Ganon, grabe.
Ganon ng klase ng, that's the kind of, kumbaga, training that they really give their agents that time.
Actually, if there was training, sometimes training was so short.
Yeah.
Talagang isasalang ka agad. Diba? Tapos noon, ang hirap.
Pero siguro I was blessed enough to have a very good manager that time na rin. Diba? Kahit pa paano ako laging binoboljak niya that time. Pero
may I know who your manager is?
Yeah, of course. We have the same manager.
Hi nga pala.
Hi, Miss Donna.
Hi, Miss D. Hello. Just to show you, we all turned out okay.
Yeah.
Kahit pa paano, we're doing okay in life. No?
Siya parang nanay namin, no? Pero matindi siyang nanay.
pero ano naman?
Pero malahat. For all the betterment ng tao.
Very caring naman.
Very caring.
Minsan nga, nakita ni Miss D, wala akong gas eh. Sabi, paano na yung gas mo? Ganun si Miss D, mabait siya talaga. So, very motherly. So, yun nga, minsan hit or miss na you get a good boss. Minsan you get a boss na talagang opposite naman, papahiyain ka.
Pero ako, hanga ako sa kanya kasi noon. Kasi talagang challenge ko nung nagsisimula ako was handing out flyers. Siya, nung pag sinasamahan niya ako, siya all dressed up.
Diba? I learned that.
With the heels, with a signature bag and watch. Tapos siya kukunin niya flyer ko, tapos siya hahabol sa kliyente at ibibigay niya. Yun doon ako na, kumbaga sabi, kung ginagawa niya to.
For you, no?
For me, dapat gawin ko rin to.
That's true. Actually, I learned a lot of resilience from Miss D. Kasi I remember there was one time, hindi na talaga ako kumakota. And then, si Miss D asked me to man 3 booths in one day. So, I had to go to Alabang in the morning and then Glorieta ata the next day, and then I had to close the Greenbelt booth. Pero at that time, I thought, wow, harsh naman ito. Nakakapagod.
Pare, sa akin. From Kalamba, Manning, babato ka, Bataan.
Grabe.
Grabe talaga milyahe ng sasakyan ko noon.
Tapos kailangan pagbaba mo, pagod na pagod ka sa biyahe, all smiles ka
all
naman.
Smiles ka. Dapat hindi ka po pwede. Kung may problema ka, dapat iwan mo sa bayan.
Itago mo na yan. Itago mo kung may pinagdadaanan ka. Kasi pag nakita ng kliyente, wala, matuturn off sila. Pero even with that, even with si Miss D, she was asking us to do all those things. There was a lesson in it. And it really taught us how to handle certain difficulties in life. How to handle all these tribulations na, wala akong benta, I haven't sold anything, pero yung outlook mo, it becomes more positive.
Positive. Didikdikin ka lang, pero after that, she'll make sure naman na siguro yung talagang gigil kang kung gusto mo talagang to prove yourself. Kasi that's at the end of the day, you just wanna prove yourself and you wanna prove them wrong, di ba? Na
true.
hindi ka nagtatrabaho kahit 7 days a week ka nag-work.
Oo, kasi sa buhay mahirap na nothing is going your way.
Yeah.
Tapos no negative ka pa, iniisip mo, alam mo bakit ba ako tumatayo pa? Wala mangyayari sa akin.
Yeah.
Doon sa real estate, they taught us, okay, when things are going wrong, the more you have to be
resilient.
Oo, you have to be more positive.
Yeah, more positive.
Kailangan mas maganda
Dapat
disposition.
you have to be a fighter.
Oo. How did you handle all the if you were in a booth and then siguro half the day na wala ka pang lead?
Yeah.
Diba, how did you go about it kung puro no na lang ang kinakain mo?
Well, ganun talaga. Well, kung wala kang makuha na if you can't generate any leads from handing out flyers, might as well make call-outs on my existing clients. That's what I usually do whenever I'm in the booth. And when it's hot and you know that people would pass by there na very rare because it's really hot. Diba sa mga open na booths natin? So during those times, I would call on my clients.
Oo. Alam mo, nung nasa mga booth tayo noon, ewan ko lang kung buhay pa yung Metro Walk. Buhay pa ba Metro Walk?
Ay, wala. Ewan ko lang kung may booth pa doon sa Metro Walk. But grabe, init na.
Grabe init doon. Ako tuwang-tuwa talaga ako pag magbabanyo ako. Kasi papasok ako noon sa Starbucks eh. Talagang
aircon. Makakahinga ka sandali.
Talagang bawat hakbang, talagang I was cherishing bawat step. Sabi ko, lamig dito. Ang sarap. Tapos pero after a few minutes, you go back. No? Kailangan smile ka na
Kailangan
naman.
smile ka. Kahit amoy araw ka.
Kahit amoy araw ka na. Kahit yung barong mo, basang-basa na. Nakailang palit ka na ng t-shirt doon sa loob. No? So that's one aspect of real estate that was really good. It really taught us resilience. It taught us how to move forward. Kahit on something that was very difficult. No? One more thing that was good there was the camaraderie, no?
Oo, yun talaga. Talagang we look forward to hanging out yung talagang hindi kayo mag-hangout para magbenta, di ba? Yung talagang mag-good time lang kayo and have a few drinks.
The friendship,
not a few. Hindi a few drinks eh.
Not a few. Back in the day, not a few, no?
Yeah, not a few.
Pero the camaraderie that you have, kasi most of you guys I still talk to. It's when you establish the friendship, talagang for long term, no?
Ganun talaga.
And you guys actually have put up your own real estate company, no? Do you call it a brokerage?
Yeah, no? Brokerage.
Ano bang by definition for the young ones, the memory keepers? Ano ba by definition ang brokerage?
Basically, we're not only handling Ayala Land projects anymore. We're also catering to other developer brands.
Okay, so parang kayo yung distributor ng mga ibang real estate companies.
We can officially represent any company that we're accredited with.
Okay.
And we can primarily sell any real estate type of property.
So para kayong SM Shoe Mart, no?
Yes.
May iba-ibang brands,
we got it all for you.
May Ayala Land, may
Robinsons, may Shangri-La, Mega World, all major developers.
Okay.
Depending on our clients' needs.
Okay. So again, how many years in Ayala Land?
2005 till 2011, so that's
2005 to 2000,
6 years.
6 years.
Tapos on 2012 we incorporated our brokerage.
Your brokerage. Yeah. Okay, doon muna sa Ayala Land. So yung duration na yon, you were with two groups?
Yeah, two groups. One was selling high-end properties, and the next one, for the latter part, which is actually the longer one, I work for Ayala International Sales.
Okay.
So we're basically the first group that Ayala Land is sending to overseas to market the brand and
okay. So
build the market for them.
Okay. So ang Ayala Land was more of the domestic market, no? For the local market, and then you moved to the international contingent. And this was more for the OFW.
Filipinos who are based abroad.
Who had
migrated back in the 70s. So basically. And also other foreign nationals as well.
Saan ka naman, ikaw ba ay na-assign sa ibang bansa?
Yeah, of course.
So this was from Ayala Land, which was a more of the domestic market. You moved to the international contingent, which is Alisi.
Yeah, Alisi.
From that point, saan ka naman pinadala?
Countries. Actually, tinanong ako ng boss ko noon eh.
Oo.
Kakabalik ko lang sa US. Sabi sa akin ng boss ko, Leejay, I'm deploying you again for next year. Pero you have to choose a market. Would you like to go back to the US? Or we have a new territory to explore. It's a virgin market and it's in Middle East. It's Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Sabi ko,
Saudi Arabia. Where in Saudi?
All major cities ng Saudi Arabia. Sa Jeddah, sa Riyadh, and we went to Dammam, Al-Khobar.
Okay. Pagkakilala ko dito kay Leejay, risk taker talaga to eh. Parang alam ko na kung saan pumunta to eh.
Lalo na, binata ako noon. I love challenges ng panahon na yun. Tsaka my boss even told me that time, this can be quite something different and very challenging. But are you up for it? But it's a virgin market.
Ano ba ibig sabihin ng virgin market?
Very few developers have gone to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
One is because access alone is very hard to go to Saudi unless you know an Arab who will sponsor you for the visa.
Was it hard to get a visa?
Yeah, you gotta have local contacts there.
Okay.
All developers who are now selling in Saudi Arabia has tie-ups with locals in Saudi to sponsor them for visas.
So ano siya, viable market talaga? Maraming...
Of course. If we're talking about the Middle East market, maybe actually one of the biggest Filipino community are in Saudi Arabia. If we're talking, kasi there's also Dubai, UAE, yung mga UAE countries, Abu Dhabi, Bahrain.
Okay. Sorry for the misconception pero ang naiisip ko kasi when it's Filipinos in that area, ang demographic has usually something to do with the construction industry.
Yeah. Most of our clients in Saudi are doctors, nurses, accountants, engineers, and construction workers, and salespersons who work in malls, like for here in sa mga malls natin, SSI, like that.
Okay, so may kaya naman pala talaga.
Yeah, kasi an entry-level job in Saudi Arabia can afford you already to buy a house here. Kumbaga, if you're gonna start working in a mall, like you're what do you call that? An advertising or sales, sales attendant. Yeah, it's actually enough already for you to afford the property here.
Okay, when we say it's enough to afford the property here, ano bang caliber ng property na yon?
Of course, if you're kumbaga starting pay job mo is about 30, let's talk about numbers, like 30,000-40,000 per month. You can already afford some properties in places in Cavite. So those are nearby cities na rin sa Metro Manila.
Okay. So ang dami, kaya naman pala talaga ang daming nagpupumilit na they want to work in Saudi or somewhere in that area. Okay. Ano yung first impression mo when you first landed in Saudi? How was it?
It was a very I can't, but it was a hell of experience talaga. I enjoyed it, and at the same time there were times na talagang I got really nervous.
Why?
Kasi it's a very different society. And they say most of the Filipinos are when I got there, I don't have any mustache and beard. And a Filipino guy told me, "Boy, patubo ka ng bigote at balbas mo kung ayaw mo madala sa desyerto."
Grabe naman.
Oo, ganun daw. Kasi
napakaganda naman ng welcoming statement niya.
So ever since that guy told me that, syempre nagpabalbas na ako.
Nagpabalbas ka na.
Gulo-gulo balbas ko noon. Nagmimit ako ng kliyente ko.
So yun yung repellent mo for all the bad things that could happen.
Pero sabi ko na lang sa sarili ko that time, of course, if you believe that nothing will happen to you, basically talaga ilalayo ko naman siguro talaga.
Faith na lang, no? Prayers na lang.
Because there was even a time on my second deployment, I even went alone from Riyadh to Al-Khobar and stayed there for I think 2 weeks and went back to Riyadh by myself. Pero kasi that time our team, we had an agreement that dapat lagi kami magkakasama para
Ilan kayo?
for safety.
How many were you when you went?
Yung first deployment namin,
This was
6 yata kami noon, 6 or 7.
6 people.
6 people.
And then
7.
you guys always were in touch. May cellphone na naman yan.
Yeah, I'm still in touch with those guys.
Oo. So, kamusta naman ang deployment? Was it mission
fun.
accomplished
Actually,
naman?
yeah. Pero alam mo, it was more meaningful for me. Kasi Saudi market, the Filipino community in Saudi is a different type of, kumbaga, market in terms of selling, in terms of meeting clients. Kasi most of the clients I met was talagang first-time investors on properties.
First-time investors.
First-time investors. Kasi when I was selling for Ayala Land, it was the high-end one. So basically, my clients already have several properties.
That's true. Familiar na sila.
So, handling first-time clients is quite different kasi you need to explain everything to them and handle their expectations. Kasi these are hard-earned monies.
That's true.
That they're gonna be sending to the Philippines. Pero most of the tragic stories kasi, but it's more meaningful for me because I can say some people I met there for 20 years. He had worked in Saudi for 20 years pero wala pa siyang investment ni isa. So it's a sad story kasi after your years, after your time, when you go back home and you didn't save much and you don't even have a house to live.
Sakit.
So, sakit mo. Diba?
I understand what you're saying. Kasi I remember when we were selling dito sa Philippines, sa Manila, when you sell to someone who's already very wealthy or someone who has already invested a lot, it's just another a notch in their investment portfolio.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just another thing that they can add on to their wealth.
Yeah.
Sa Saudi, I get what you're saying. At least parang feeling mo you help them achieve that dream.
Yeah, it's a dream that you're selling already. Hindi na siya basta property lang. When you're talking to people there, parang you're selling kumbaga, this is your dream. Diba? Ito yung kumbaga, and maybe your ticket for retirement years.
And for them to trust you on that, and then for you to deliver, I'm sure that's very fulfilling.
Yeah, it's quite fulfilling kasi I was the one who are directing them on what to invest on.
Kasi magaling ka naman dyan talaga, Leejay.
Kasi kumbaga, you should take advantage also of locations that are being built. Kumbaga, some of my clients who I met was kumbaga lives in farther places, kumbaga places of Quezon, remote places in provinces.
Okay, so you guided them on where to invest.
That's what I learned in real estate actually. Kumbaga, kung kahit dun sa locality mo, kumbaga, especially if you're a first-time investor, at least get a property that you know would yield more returns in 10 years.
In 10 years, tama
yun.
yun.
Kasi real estate property is an investment also na you need, if whenever you need it, kumbaga, and have it liquidated, dapat the easiest way out.
Yes.
Kasi most of the persons are, kumbaga, most of other persons are trapped. Pag hindi nila, if they would have a hard time to resell their properties.
Selling.
Yeah, and liquidating their investments.
Okay. So bottom line, pag bumili sila ng real estate investment, it should really add value.
Yeah, it should add value. And at the same time, dapat madali mo siyang ma-liquidate as an investment.
Okay, gotcha. So, kailangan mag-add value at kailangan at least pag masaya ka naman dun sa property, medyo umasenso ka na sa buhay, kapag gusto mo na siya i-unload.
Yeah. If the space is already too small for you and you need to upgrade,
madali na.
You can use that existing property as a mortgage or resell it and buy another
one. Totoo yun. Kasi maraming dyan may mga property na hindi na rin nila mabenta.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the wrong advice that maybe they got or maybe I don't know what the circumstances are.
Yeah.
So kung real estate, kailangan you should also be able to unload it immediately. Yan. Kaya Lester, kung alam mo, kailangan mo ng advice sa real estate. Talagang ang mga payo ni Leejay, no, very substantial naman. He'll point you in the right direction.
Yes.
Kasi kumbaga naisip ko rin na I realized on my latter part of doing this job na it's my responsibility also to my clients to keep them informed on what markets they can take advantage on.
That's true. Alam mo si Leejay, marami na rin natulong sa amin.
Yeah.
Oo. Baka yung mga future na pupuntahan natin, actually si Leejay ang mga nag-advise niyan.
Yeah.
Oo.
You will see, Lester.
You will see. Yeah. So at least that's just also another aspect of being a real estate agent. Yeah. Is that you also facilitate their dreams. No?
Yeah. Kumbaga, I help them make the right choice. Kumbaga.
Oo. Kumbaga parang ka na rin life coach, ano?
Yeah. Exactly. Parang yung mga life coaches.
Oo, galing
pero
din.
in the real estate field.